Hey guys, how are you? Another literature break for you today. This time I'm going to read from a friend's copy of David Leavitt's The Lost Language of Cranes. And this is a gorgeous book. I think, let me see what year it was published. Sorry, thought I... It says 1986, so this is from that era, and it's set in New York City. And I love the epigraph. It says, "Forgive me if you read this. I had gone so long without loving I hardly knew what I was thinking." James Merrill from Days of 1964. So I'm just going to jump in the middle here. He left work in the dark. A fierce wind flapped the flags in front of the Waldorf Astoria, where doormen ushered fur-capped women out of taxicabs and into revolving doors. Ahead of him, an ungainly girl in a purple down coat pushed her way up Lexington Avenue, struggling against the wind. On any weeknight, the East Side was full of women like her, straggling into small delis and grocery stores to buy Diet Coke, Haagen-Dazs, chicken hot dogs. They had on blouses with complicated frilly collars, big bow ties and ruffles of pink or eggshell satin, and carried enormous handbags and tried to fix their hair in the convex spy mirrors that hung over the frozen foods. Giant buildings filled with luxury and pomp towered over blocks of crabbed tenements, Giant buildings filled with luxury and pomp towered over blocks of crabbed tenements, and even this early everything was plastered with Christmas decorations, as if the whole world were a pile of presents for somebody else. Reindeers strung along laundry lines, Santa Clauses peering out of windows, bright chains of lights. Somehow the thought of being alone in his apartment tonight was unbearable to Philip, and so he pushed his way across town to 2nd Avenue to his parents' apartment. The doorman had been dying off lately. A new one stood resolutely inside the glass doors and did not recognize him, and Philip was annoyed to have to wait while he rang up. "I have a key," Philip said, irritated, his teeth chattering. "See that sign?" said the doorman. "All visitors must be announced." He read it slowly like a third grader. Into the phone by his stool he said, "A young man who says he's your son is here, Mrs. Benjamin." A pause. "Okay, go on up." So that's just a bit of the loveliness in David Leavitt's The Lost Language of Cranes. Hope you enjoy it. Take care.